How are you?
Oh, pretty good. Good.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Happy Friday.
Yes, we made it to the end
Uh,
or to the start of the weekend. Thank
the start
God.
of the weekend. Yeah. Did you finish the language school in this week?
For this week, yes.
Uh,
I still have to go on Monday, but
oh,
but this week, yeah, I have homework to do this weekend.
oh,
I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow
tomorrow?
because yeah, I need my boyfriend has to tutor me because I'm kind of confused about some stuff. So we need to have like he has to be my Cambly tutor tomorrow.
Wow. Wow. Tomorrow you are tutor and students. Student.
Yes, student. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I have a tennis match tomorrow, so that's gonna be
Oh,
fun.
wow. Game match.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm excited. I haven't played
Wow.
a full match in more
Ah,
than 4 years. So we'll see how physically capable I am of playing a
ah,
full match.
four, 4 years.
Yeah, like I've played tennis like for fun, but I
Present.
haven't played like a match, like a tennis match. That's like I've played a set here and there, but we have to play 2 out of 3 sets. So that's
Two or
gonna
three sets.
be interesting.
Wow. How long, how long do you often take your time? Full match.
It depends. Like I've finished matches in 30 minutes sometimes when I
Oh,
like
full.
win super easily,
Especially full.
but I've also played for 2.5 hours.
2.5. Wow.
Yeah.
So long.
Yeah, you never know. Like that's
Yeah.
the thing with tennis. Like it's not like football, like you have a
Uh,
set time or anything.
yeah.
Tennis could last
Uh,
for hours.
yeah. So it's continuous rally, stroke.
Yeah.
Ah, wow.
And I'm really competitive. Like if I'm going to lose, like I will throw myself to get any ball. So
So tomorrow match is a tournament or a practice training match?
no, like a tournament match, yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, and my friends are
uh,
coming
uh,
and none of them have ever seen me play tennis.
uh.
So, like, they're like, "Oh, Isabel, you're a pro." I'm like, "Guys, no, no. I'm kind of nervous, but it'll be fine."
So
And like,
many people.
I have a different personality too when I play tennis. Like,
Uh,
I'm very cocky. Like, I'm very confident and like I can be really like tough and like aggressive. So
wow.
we'll see what they think after my match.
Many people uh, take a high hurdle. You are
Yeah.
so expectation.
I'm putting it low. I keep telling them, like, guys, just pretend like just low expectations. But I'm just gonna have fun. I definitely get really loud. Like yell, "Come on," a
Yeah,
lot. So it's gonna
yeah.
be a very. It's just they have no idea what's coming. So
Mm.
we'll see. But it's gonna be fun. And then we're gonna go celebrate after the match.
Wow. Okay. Next lesson, please share this game.
Yes, yes, yes. I'll tell
Uh,
you. No matter what,
wow.
I know I'm gonna have fun. Even if I win or I lose, it'll be fun.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's most important things.
Yes, exactly.
To fun,
Hmm.
enjoyable. Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. Thank you. Okay. It's continues. So previous lesson, I'll share the uh,
Hmm.
I'll share the here your
Okay, there we go.
Okay. So after lesson, I research the Florida government for po policy about LGBTQ. I
Mm-hmm.
read now. Wait a minute. In Florida, some people in the government have made rules about what teachers can talk about in schools. For example, there's a rule that says teachers cannot talk about topics like being gay or transgenders with young kids in kindergarten through third grade. But in some city in Florida, there are leaders try to help LGBTQ plus people feel welcome and supported. For example, in a city called Wilton Manors, the
Manners.
May Manors, the mayor and city council members are all part of the LGBTQ plus community. So in Florida, some people make rules that are harder for LGBTQ plus people, but others are trying to make things better. It depends on where you live in Florida.
Yeah.
Thank you. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to share this. I read this newspaper. So, mm. In Florida is a big city. Florida
Big
and
state.
uh, the more kinder. It's not
Yeah.
conservative. It's not conservative people.
No, Florida's,
No.
I would say Florida is a conservative state at this point.
Conservative.
Even
Ah,
like, so like Wilton Manors, that's actually
what
super
is?
close to my house. I've been there before, and actually one of my favorite coffee shops is there.
Hmm, hmm,
Um, but like in South Florida, it's the most liberal,
hmm,
I would say, in the state. But
hmm.
even now, like in Miami, it's actually become a lot more conservative than
Wow.
when I was younger.
Wow. Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. Hmm.
Wow. Thank you. Okay. Uh, okay. Thank you. Yeah. And you said so. Florida and Alabama are
Hmm.
similar stance about LGBTQ people
Yeah.
in some ways. So I researched so these things. Uh, so it's have similar and little different. I'll read now. How they are similar in Florida and Alabama. Rules in school. Both states have made rules that limit what teachers can say about LGBTQ plus topics in schools. Two, conser- conservative ideas. Many people in both statutes have
Hmm.
conservative believe, beliefs, which means they don't always support LGBTQ rights. How they are different. A big city in Florida. Florida has a big city like Miami and Orlando, where many people are more access, accept, accepting
Hmm.
accepting of LGBTQ plus community. Alabama doesn't have as many big city like this. Many big city has many people. Many people are more accepting of LGBTQ community. So, two, Florida's influence. Florida is a bigger state, which more people, so its rules and ideas often get more attention across the country. Alabama's rule mostly stay in Alabama, mostly staying Alabama. Conclusion: Florida and Alabama are like in some ways, but Florida was more places where LGBTQ people are supported, especially in its big city.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree with that. That's
Mm,
for sure super true. Yeah, like Miami, Fort Lauderdale, even Orlando. Like I would
Around.
say like those cities. I think Fort Lauderdale and Miami might be one of like the most highly populated cities in the US for
Uh,
LGBTQ plus
uh,
people. But yeah, like
uh,
as a state, as a
as a
whole, there's
state.
a lot more conservative laws like Alabama.
In my image, so US South region is conservative, right?
Yeah. So
Uh,
we actually have a word for those states. So
uh,
Florida is separate
uh,
from the South.
Florida.
Like we said here, like it's really big, like
Uh,
it's very diverse, but overall
Florida.
with
Uh,
laws more conservative, but still we separate Florida. And then we have this thing called the Bible Belt, which is
Bible Belt.
basic, yeah, which is basically this like,
Uh,
so I can show you on a map. It'll make more
uh,
sense basically, but it's like
uh,
these states in the South that
uh,
are very religious and
okay.
very Christian and that are really conservative.
Okay.
Bible here. So I'll show you really fast.
Yeah.
Bible Belt.
Thank you so much.
No
Uh,
problem. Bible Belt map. Okay.
Bible
Here, here we
Bible
go.
state. I know first time.
Yeah. So it's this region.
Wow.
Where's the so yeah, so you have see like there's parts of Florida that's in the Bible Belt, but it's basically this like region here, and it looks kind of like a little belt.
Uh,
And it's basically just like these
uh,
regions where it's like very Christian, very religious, and pretty conservative.
wow. It's very interesting. Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yep. All of those stuff. It's all the Bible
mm,
Belt.
mm,
Mhm. And sure, some are more conservative than others, right? Like, yeah, here. So, like, you have this map here, right? So, the ones in red, it's
huh.
like these are the true
These are
Bible
true.
Belt states.
Uh,
Now, the ones that are a little bit in orange, right? It's like they can, parts of them are included, but not the entire state. So, here, like in Florida, like this north part up here can be included in like Bible Belt because it's
uh,
very similar.
uh,
But like
uh,
where I grew up down here. You
uh,
not Bible Belt energy at
uh,
all.
uh, uh, wow. Red, red zone and orange zone is different.
Yeah,
Wow, different. Thank you for sharing.
no
Wow.
problem. Here.
Uh,
Yeah, you learn something new every day.
mm. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. So thank you for sharing. I think
hmm
your time in Miami has shaped how you think and what you value today. So I found some news articles about Miami and imagine what it was like where you grew up.
hmm
This will help me learn more about your background.
hmm
Thank you.
Yeah. If you really want to know, so this is a city I grew up in. It's called Weston, Florida. Like it's
Western
not far
Florida.
from it. But that's
Mm,
really, I mean, I was born in Miami. I lived there like Miami proper in a city called
mm,
Kendall, Florida.
Kendall. Mm,
And then when I was 4, I moved to
oh,
Weston.
mm,
Yeah.
wow.
So Weston is really where I grew up from when I was 4 until I was 18. I lived there.
Mm. West Weston and Kendall is a orange zone, right?
No, they're in the south.
Uh,
They're far away,
red,
far away.
red zone,
No, no,
uh,
no zone, no
no
zone.
zone. Ah,
Yeah,
no zone.
where I grew up, it was not ever a part of the Bible
I
Belt
never
ever.
apart of okay,
No,
okay. I understand.
nope,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
no problem.
It's continue. Continue, so 6. So before lesson, you answer the question. I'll read now. 6. How do skills you developed in retail buying, for example, negotiation, teamwork, translate into your teaching methods? You answer the skills developed in retail buying, such as negotiation and teamwork, translate into teaching methods in several ways. Negotiation helps in find middle ground with students, especially when they are stubborn, stu-
Stubborn.
stubborn, stubborn, or have their own ideas about learning. Teachers sometimes need to guide students to try methods they might initially resist, re, resist, resist, mm, using subtle persuasion, persuasion,
Hmm.
persuasion to achieve the desired outcome. Teamwork plays a key role in teaching as well, as a teacher-student relationship is seen as a partnership. Both needs to work together and achieve the best results. Similar to how teamwork is essential in retail environment, achieve share the goal. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. So I have a question. So,
Hmm.
when you when you work the retail, so mm, so do you did you have a difficult situation?
Like at work?
Work, yeah, difficult
Yeah.
situation.
There were some people I didn't like to work with, to be honest. And so you kind of had to find a way to still be super smiley and
Smiley.
talk with them and stuff like
Mm,
that, even if they were being rude or other things like that. So it just makes you more adaptable to different situations.
mm, wow.
But it was usually never anyone at my company. Usually, if I had any problems, it would be with like a vendor that we are working with outside of the
And,
company.
mm, working with outside of the company.
Yeah, because we
Okay.
had to work with vendors because they were the
When,
ones that were making the product for us. So we always had to be in constant like contact with them. And some of them were amazing and I loved them. And other ones I hated when I had to go meet with them.
mm, yeah. So you sales sleep equipment, right?
Mhm.
Mm. So first, first starting retailing,
Mhm.
uh, was this good sales? Uh,
Like, do you mean studying retail like in school?
uh, yeah,
Well, I
yes.
never studied retail in school.
Mm.
So I actually did finance and I did analytical
Yeah, yeah, you
finance.
said
Yeah, so I
finance.
ended up learning like all the retail stuff when I started working at this company. So I'm a pretty fast learner. So it was really easy for me to make the connections and learn the business pretty
Oh,
much. I just use my good math skills to connect the dots.
connect a lot.
Mhm.
Oh, so what what did you learn? Uh, key points
I would
to
say you
detail.
had to you had to learn so depending what the product you were buying was, you had to learn the product super well. So like fabrics, pack size, like depending what category you were working on. I worked on two, sleepwear and hosiery. So like I had to learn like fabrication silhouettes um for both. And then with hosiery, I had to also learn like pack sizes. So like that's a really technical thing that I had to learn. The
Mm,
rest was like retail math, like which is more just like profit margins and turn. So I just had to understand what each of those meant
mm.
and how to read the report. That was kind of like my big learning curve. And then the next big thing once I got promoted was more like doing proper analysis and giving my business recommendation of how to make more money, essentially.
Thank you. Your business recommendation how to make more money essentially.
Yeah, like for the
Mhm.
company.
Mhm. Wow. Well, you tried new challenge, new field.
Yeah, so but
Uh,
when I left, I was managing $5 million for the company.
mm. So I want to talk about your career. So, uh, do you imagine uh, promotion uh, in this company?
Cambly doesn't promote,
Uh,
so at some point I'll switch jobs.
uh,
I actually applied to a job recently,
uh,
um, to be a book buyer, which is kind
book
of a dream
buyer.
of mine because I love
Oh,
books. So yeah,
nice. So it's a final goal now.
for
So,
now, yeah.
for
Hmm.
now you
Yeah.
started make a community to book club.
Yeah,
It
like I love books. So,
uh,
but my
it's a first
true
step.
dream,
Uh,
I would
uh,
say like my real dream, and I really hope I can do it one day, is I
uh.
want to own my own coffee shop and bookstore.
You can do it. Good.
Yeah, I need to make a lot of money first, but yeah.
Wow, nice. Thank you. It's a special dream for you.
Hmm. Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Thank you for sharing. Okay. Okay. Number 7. Can you share a memorable cultural experience from your travels in Europe or South America that influenced your perspective as a teacher? A memorable cultural experience comes from your travels in Colombia. You observed how people, even in poor area, maintained a positive and happy attitude uh, despite having very little. This taught you the importance of perspective and positive in your life. As a teacher, you apply this lesson by bringing a positive attitude into your classes, believing that your energy and approach can influence and you and motivate your students. This experience reinforced the value of maintaining a good mindset both as a teacher for students and you interact with.
Mhm.
So nice. So this answer so a lot of phrase so positive or positive. It's a good things. Mm.
Yeah, I try
this
to be
was
as
yeah,
positive. Yeah.
this was gave me motivate
Oh,
motivate.
I'm
Uh,
glad. Yeah, I'm glad. Good,
yeah,
good. I'm doing something right.
yeah. So so you said so you want to be a best. So I'll anything else, anything. You'll do anything, and I like this phrase. And driven personality and goal oriented. Hmm. So so I want to share the uh I want to say uh last lesson.
Mhm,
So I polished sentence. Uh it's first things. Cultural awareness in middle school interactions. In middle school, uh, you really interacted with people from various ethnic backgrounds. Could you share if there was anything specific you were mindful or when engaging with everyone? It's a polished
yeah.
sentence. Mm,
Perfect. Yeah,
yeah.
nice.
あとone more things and preference between middle school and high school environment. So there must have been some changes in the environment between middle school and high school. Which environment did you prefer? And could you tell me the reason why?
Mhm,
So
Perfect.
you like high school? うん、
Yeah,
合ってます。
for sure.
nice, nice. Yeah. あとは、そう。growth through two academies. You are part of two academies, and it seems you prefer the second one.
Yeah,
The
for
first
sure.
academy, however, help you grow mentality stronger. On the other hand, the second academy appeared to have pushed your tennis skill to the highest level.
Yeah, and my second academy, they were
Mhm.
family to me.
Family. Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
Right. Hard. Good job. Okay. So last 2 minutes. So last question. As some of fluent in multiple language, what are your best tips learning a new language, and how do you share the students? Uh, okay, it's answer. The best tips for learning a new language include uh, 5 things: patience and consistency and cultural immersion and vocabulary building. 5. Understand the process.
Mm,
Thank you.
nice.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, last 1 minute. So yeah, it's so closing in this class.
Mhm.
Please wait. これかな。これじゃない。これじゃない。Sorry? It's
No
not.
worries.
まあいいや。Okay. Okay. Closing. That's It's a short version. That's it for today's episode of the Autumn Podcast Radio. A big thank you to Sibel for sharing her story and teaching
Um,
insights with us. It's been amazing to about the journey and passion for helping students grow. Thank you.
Thank you. These were great
Yeah.
questions. Loved it.
Tomorrow,
Enjoyed it.
yeah. Tomorrow, go win. Go win.
Thank
Let's
you. Have a
go.
good weekend. Thank
Bye.